You can't do that to me now. I still think it's Young Link.
Okay, okay.
I think Toon Link is really good as a counter-picking character.
I'm inclined to agree that it's Young Link, but Toon Link has gone up in stocks in the last year or two.
Yeah.
I know PNW, we have shout out Jojo to Hobo, fantastic Toon Link that has made people really rethink the character. And like you were pointing out, you have a lot of Toon Links here, making people realize he's got some sauce. This character's got zoning, he can box. His recovery is not as exploitable as you would think, as denoted by Mr. E trying to punish it, and almost dying with the side B stall is just enough.
The most insane magnet hands you'll ever see, actually getting the most optimal recovery by using the double jump into the Dolphin Slash was crazy.
Wow, I can't believe Mr. E brought that back. I thought that was curtains.
And that was such a good setup from Prawnathan, being able to go for the down air spike too.
I also really appreciate Mr. E immediately showing that Dolphin Slash is an option. Don't mash on my shield. You will be punished for it. Figure out a new game plan.
It's still even stocks, but Mr. E does have that percent advantage. As I say that into the American air dodge retreat into the platform, another whiffed punish.
That was just a tough scenario because you had to air dodge there because the boomerang comboed it. You had no choice.
Yeah, it's like, what do you do in that situation? Don't get hit. Mr. E trying to play at this ledge right now. Does get the bomb back in hand, but it's not going to matter. You shield drop just the right time for Mr. E to get a back air.
Prawnathan, though, fought back from an early deficit. And now punishing the up B. Mr. E now being told, you can't do that either.
Oh, another trade on the up air. If you wasn't stale, you would probably have gotten that KO. So Mr. E just going to be living just a little bit longer. But you're in a percent range where that back throw could be getting a kill here at the ledge. As you see, Prawnathan is trying to find it right there.
You know it's coming. Mr. E knew it was coming. Mr. E's mom knew it was coming. And that's still not going to kill.
Still living is insane. But I guess you're on Battlefield, so you have that extended blast zones in the top corners. I also just realized we're listening to some Persona music.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Persona. We love that. Was it Last Surprise? Is that it? Something like that.
I'll be honest, chat. I'm sorry. I have not played a Persona game. Oh, yeah. The fist bump from the titty.
No, you didn't hear nothing. You heard nothing.
Then who did I fist bump? I don't know. Chat can roast me later. I don't care.
No, it's all good. Mr. E holding on to this lead very well. We saw Prawnathan figuring some stuff out, and then Mr. E just kind of turned it up a notch.
I mean, having this huge percent advantage right now, 147 to only 14%, is a massive difference. Mr. E could easily get a single hit and just find a stock. You see the double slash even from center stage, just barely missing out on the KO, but 164, basically until at this point is going to get a kill.
Oh, down air. I like that option because you know Prawnathan's not going to let him do 2 in a row. But another Dolphin Slash, speaking of things that we love to throw out for free.
Yeah, I love the Dolphin Slash there. You're not really going to get punished too heavily with the character. Doesn't have like an extensive combo game as Toon Link unless you have your resources. And if you have that invulnerability, so you can just get through a lot of attacks that Toon Link might try to go for.
I also imagine we'll see it a lot less on other stages. Battlefield, there's so many platforms for you to retreat to and mix up your fall-throughs on. So you get a much lower hit rate on the punishes to begin with.
Exactly. You have to read your opponent in a situation where it's only game number 1, so it's really hard to really dissect that, or you just have to guess.
Oh!
Okay, Mr. E is showing out.
All right, we're in Smash 4.
Yeah, because that was like a Smash 4 Marth tech. Gonna go for falling first hit nair into forward smash on Tipper.
Yes, please. We'd love to see it in 2024. Mr. E looking pretty locked in.
Waiter, Smash 4, please.
I gotta say, though, terrible taste in skins.
Really? For Mr. E?
I hate that skin. It's so
Is that what, like the brownish?
The pink and green is just gross. I'm a hater. Chat,
I'll have to look at it again. I'm not really
sure.
Chat,
do y'all like this skin? I gotta know, is this a me issue? Because I've seen this palette in other places.
Okay.
I think it's so ugly.
Type 1 if you like the skin. Type 0 if you do not like the skin. Chat, we'll decide.
Oh, now he changed it, so we didn't even get to look at it again. He heard. He realized, wait, I have bad choices. Let me turn up. I do want to know, though.
For the research. For the research.
Oh, thank you, Mars, for the raid as well.
Shout out, Mars. I think that means that the Rivals stream has finished for today. Shout out, Rivals. Awesome game. I've not played it yet.
It kind of seems like more people are agreeing with you. This might be a me issue.
Hey, I didn't pick a side. I was just saying pick one or number or another. So I don't agree with any side.
You can't hide from the agenda. Ooh, roll past.
It's a lot more of a close game. Actually seeing a counteracting boomerang hitting Mr. E on the recovery. It was very interesting to see.
We're running back the same song as well.
I just noticed that, yeah.
Well, you never notice until the big chorus comes in. Another F smash there. Mr. E with a powerful call out, getting corner pressure. Nair into forward air, knew that Prawnathan was going to jump, and now you're back in this rinse and repeat. This time Prawnathan swings out, trying so hard to just roll past, but Mr. E's not giving it to you.
I love that Mr. E is playing in a very winning gameplay, constantly putting Prawnathan on the defense, making sure that if you don't get the option you want, like a forward air off the platform, you can retreat back and set up another setup. But unfortunately going to be losing that stock in that interaction, so it's going to be two stocks apiece.
The turbo dash dance from Prawnathan as well. He got that tech skill on him. My man, he put the palm on the trigger and just goes ham.
That was like the Smash
Mario
tech.
Party, yeah.
Like the Smash 4 tech where you got to do like the perfect pivot.
Yeah. I always think of the Mario Party on the N64. You just roll your palm around the stick.
Because then it would like ruin the controller, right? Yeah.
It was so bad for the controller, but I'm trying to win. Interesting up B. Mr. E just trying to get out of there. Not able to get the hit that he wants, even at 60%. Unfortunate.
It's very interesting to see right now this entire interaction from 0 to 52 was not using any items. I want to see a little bit more item usage. Use your boomerangs, use your bombs to your ability. You're scrapping, but it's not really getting you anywhere.
Yeah, of course Toon Link can scrap, but when you've got those tools, it's difficult the way Mr. E is trying to play the neutral. He's spacing right outside of Toon Link's range where he can still clip him. See right here, he's saying, I dare you, pull a bomb. He wants to run in and forward air on reaction.
That downer is crazy rage. Was able to get the hit there.
Oh, no. Good read on the fall through from Prawnathan.
With grab, no tech chase opportunity. I like that Mr. E just tried to stay in the center stage, recognizing that whatever option you go for, I'm going to have an answer for it.
Ooh. Again, those up Bs. And part of the reason for those up Bs is, of course, you have more damaging punish options, but those up Bs are sending off stage. It's that same thing from the last set.
I love that shield, because if you see Prawnathan go for a roll, you can immediately punish with the Dolphin Slash, or you can just go for a back air.
Oh, no. Mr. E, was that snapback? I'm not sure why he up B'd that way.
Not sure.
Doesn't matter, though. The dash attack is going to do it.
I actually think that was that dash check?
Busso.
I thought it was forward pivot still. I don't know. You got to kill, so that's
either way, that was a 2-stock.
Yeah, it's just really strong from Mr. E. Mr. E, obviously one of the top seeds coming into this tournament. Even if you have so much experience in this region, playing against Mr. E is a different.
Oh, you're right. It was a forward tilt.
Yes. I won that.
Shout out for the replay.
Shout out house. Let's go Prawnathan. Prawnathan is New England. I forgot to mention that. You know, my fault goat.
A little bit of bias.
Just a bit. Not too much. Got to give my respects to all the Tri-Staters, too. They're home in New England.
Speaking of tilts, Mr. E globe-trotting with these tilts. Let me get some down tilt. Let me get some F tilt. Either way, you're hitting buttons, and I'm going to keep comboing you.
I mean, Lucina's tilts are just so good. They have such little end lag, great spacing, great pokes, shield pressure. It's really good.
It's a good start from Mr. E. Now Prawnathan on that back foot. Toon Link, one of those characters who's designed to play from a lead, struggles to fight back, especially against a wall like what Mr. E is throwing out in neutral in this mid-range area.
And it's hard to get that lead because Mr. E is just playing so patient, not getting hit or getting trapped by any of Toon Link's options. As we see a downer on the recovery from Prawnathan, and now Mr. E taking another lead in this game number 3.
Nice little one frame there for your troubles. Great spike from Mr. E. That's not good. I think Mr. E, like, he's not getting punished a lot, to be fair, but he's relying on that Dolphin Slash a lot.
But the thing is, Prawnathan's not punishing the Dolphin Slash, so Mr. E can constantly just go for it.
It's a difficult calculus. How much do you just depend now on Prawnathan continuing to not get anything off of that?
Mr. E able to get back. We got the setup going.
Risky spacing. Well, that setup is immediately gone. Mr. E just rolled in. There was nothing from Prawnathan there. The setup was a little bit half-baked.
I love that pressure because you just don't know. That's Mr. E getting into your head. Are you going to go for a roll? Oh, you might get grabbed. Or is Mr. E going to go for a backer? You might get hit if you try to jump out. It's like really tough to be in that situation. Mr. E recognizes it.
And again, no punish on a Dolphin Slash. Prawnathan has got to find an answer to that in neutral. Give yourself the ability to push buttons more aggressively.
Oh, that's a good usage of the down tilt into the down smash, actually.
Just a little bit too short.
Yeah, you don't want to go too far because you don't want to get hit by like a get-up attack. But if they roll in, you do get the hit too. So you might get the stronger hit that sends left.
That'll kill, though. Mr. E still got 3 stocks here. There is a path for Prawnathan, and it starts with that kill. You got to play so well.
Yeah, you kind of have to treat this as if you're ahead, right? You got to play really campy. You have to be able to get that damage on. But Mr. E already trying to open up Prawnathan, 22% already online.
I feel like at some point we all realize you don't camp when you're ahead. You don't camp when you're behind. You just camp. That's ultimate, baby.
Yeah, it doesn't
Clean
matter.
into
Just
it.
camp.
You're playing Toon Link. You know what you signed up for.
Yeah, but it's so hard to camp against the players so experienced in the camping mindset. Like, Mr. E can camp, but he's also played against other people who camp even harder than Prawnathan is doing right now.
Of course, and part of what's making it so hard for Prawnathan is that spacing we talked about. Mr. E is in a position where if Prawnathan tries to set up to get that slower paced game plan started, Mr. E's ready to reaction, dash in with those forward airs, with those down tilts that we've been seeing.
See another edge guard situation. What's going to be happening? Mr. E trying to find that one opportunity. Going to go for the shield breaker, actually. I don't know if that was a misinput.
That felt like a little bit of a troll.
And bye-bye. No bomb. Going to give you the extra recovery. Mr. E convincingly going to be winning at a 3